morning. What's up, cats? Today we are south of Castle Rock and we are going to, I believe it is called Harrison's Plane Crash. It's like an 11-12 mile hike round trip of a small craft. We're in Palmer, Lake Palmer Reservoir, heading up to Harrison Plane Crash. It crashed in 1952. World War II veteran. He was flying back to Denver, got caught in a storm. He's in a small plane, went straight into the side of the mountain. So I have been on this trail before. Blue jay. Quick story time. In 2020, I did this hike. I had found out about a specific plane crash hike from my friend Max. Long story short, we ended up not being able to find that hike. But I then realized there are several plane crashes in Colorado, like 6 or 8 that you can hike to. And I was like, damn, that's cool. Like, that's something, that's a bucket list item. Hike into a plane crash, like, that's awesome. So, I was getting ready to, just appreciate that real quick. I was getting ready to go back to Ohio for a while. It was the end of the season, 2020. Probably right around the same time. And I was determined to do a plane crash hike. Wake up, I'm like, tomorrow, off work, wake up, drive out, get to this trailhead. The trailhead's been closed the whole year, like before COVID even shutdown happened. And I'm like, fuck. And then I look, I see there's like another trail down the road that connects to it. So I drive over, go to this other little trail. This trail is like non-existent. And I'm like, it leads to like this dead end cliffside little creek coming down this cliffside type deal. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ. And I was like, screw it, I need to go that way. So I literally rock climb up this cliff face, super sketchy, made it no problem though. And then I start trekking through the woods. I almost wanted to do the same trail, or the same route, I should say, because it definitely wasn't a trail, because you found some dope shit. Spooky. Go off trail, hiking, trekking through the fucking woods, find an old cabin, which is just dope. Love that about Colorado. You can literally just like go anywhere and just find old cabins, mining stuff, super dope. And then I pop out further down here, but at this lake, pop out of the woods, and it's just like aspens everywhere, peak foliage, peak colors, orange, yellows, reds. Absolutely bliss, like barely anyone had been up there all year. I immediately just see a beaver like chilling in the lake, and I was just like, oh my god, this is awesome. So where I messed up was I very hastily planned this trip, and I did not take in account the extra mileage I took to get to the trailhead at the lake. I then also, the trails kind of spider webs into the woods after that. So I took a couple turns, and a couple wrong turns, and had to backtrack. I only brought one water bottle with me and realized I was in mountain lion territory, somewhere where basically no one had been all year, by myself. And so I was committed though. So I'm like trekking, trying to find like hours and hours. And it got to a point where I'm like, all right, I'll go another like 15 minutes. If I don't see it, I have to turn back. And luckily I come around a corner and found this plane. I ended up doing like 15 or 16 miles that day. Exhausted, came back, got a giant pizza, ate it, chucked a gallon of water. But what's dope about this hike compared to other plane crash hikes is this one's way more preserved. A lot of the other ones are just kind of like bits and pieces of a plane just scattered across a mountain. This one is way more preserved. You can see the tail, you can see more of like an actual image of a plane. So yeah, let's keep going. That's my story. He's got a whole tree with him. There's another homie down there. Yeah. That's crazy. Chilling with some beavers. Sure. Right next to me. You good, buddy? Alright, I'm done playing with the beavers. Let's actually hit this trail. So as you can tell, I'm kind of on the tail end of fall here. A lot of these trees are kind of dying out. So we've got this nice patch back here. We're heading that way. This trail is really cool. Keep in mind, if you do this trail, you do this hike, all these trails are pretty much unmarked, and like I said, it's spider webs out from the lake, so you can get turned around pretty quick. So just have all trails map downloaded, or have a really good sense of where you're going. This time around I'm taking a different route just because I've been on this trail before. I just wanted to see something a little different. If you wake up early enough, you're always going to see animals. I got here right after sunrise, hung out with beavers for 30 minutes. This trail is awesome because it's got all these dope rock formations in this whole area, south of Castle Rock. Gardens of the Gods, you have Balance Rock, just further south from here, I believe, which is an awesome off-roading road to this Balancing Rock. Is it just me? Maybe I'm the only one. When I'm on a hike, I'm like, ooh, this would be some killer campfire wood. There are literally so many forks in the road on this trail. You can get turned around really easy. You go that way, that way, that way. Make sure you know where you're going. Here we are. Harrison said. Well, this is it in all its glory. I hate the fact that, one, people need to carve their names in this. Two, that people come up here and just shoot the shit out of it. Died in 1952. Going back to Denver in his Tesla 01. Look at me. And this relic as if I'm getting in a carnival ride. It's crazy that this little flimsy. That is crazy.